How important going forward for Arsenal? They hung on there at the end.
They did. The end was very nervy, but overall, I'm happy. I'm happy for Arsenal. And we were debating about Ozil and David Silva, and I think tonight Ozil won that fight and closed that debate for the night.
Do you think so?
Oh, of course. Listen, he was man of the match, the standout player. But in terms for Arsenal now, I said before the game it was one of the biggest probably league games they've had for years, and maybe in years to come. And I think the 4-point cushion they've got now on Man City, that's not, of course, Leicester are there, but I said Arsenal will feel confident they can reel Leicester back in. But they will need the 4-point cushion because of the away games that they've got coming. But I think what Ozil said then in the interview in terms of beating big teams, that's been a massive problem for Arsenal over these last few years. And I wouldn't necessarily think Arsenal this season have gone to another level. You know, they've won 2 FA Cups on the bounce. They've always been 3rd or 4th in the league. To be honest, I think the other teams have dropped off. And I think Arsenal have sort of maintained their level that they've had for the last couple of years. But they've got to take advantage of these teams dropping off, because these teams next year will be back and better. Now, Arsenal, I'm sure in the summer will try and improve, but they've got to take advantage now of the problems other clubs have got, and especially Manchester City, because they are the side who you'd say have got the best squad, have got the best team, but they've deservedly beaten them tonight.
And you've been saying for ages now, Arsenal, they'll never get a better opportunity than this. In your eyes right now, are Arsenal the favourites to win the title?
Yes, just. I think they need the 4-point cushion because of what's coming. It's the injuries that are going to be the problem for them, how quickly they can get those players back. I think Coquelin and Cazorla are still the first-choice central midfield, and any side without that will cause problems. It didn't seem that tonight. Or Flamini was outstanding, and Xhaka and David Silva. But injuries, as much as anything, has been a problem for the last 3 or 4 years in terms of stopping Arsenal, at times challenging for titles or going for the league. That's a problem that's been going on for a long time. But the 4-point cushion that they've got, the way the other sides are playing, I think they're just favourites. And do I see Arsenal being in this position next year if I think the other sides are going to strengthen player-wise and manager-wise? Probably not, no. Because I don't think they've got the best team or the best squad. But at this moment, what they've got is performing better than anyone, and they've just got to take advantage of it now.
I mean, they performed well tonight. Everybody was wondering if Sanchez was going to come back and play. But we saw Theo Walcott, we saw Giroud, we obviously saw Ozil. Jack Wilshere is about to come back, hopefully for him. Welbeck will be a guy that will come back. And City is missing some players, as we saw. Aguero wasn't ready to play that game. Boni gave us in 30 minutes more than Aguero in an hour. But I'll go back to that. They couldn't beat big teams before like that. And almost in an unlike Arsenal way. Defending well, tight, and countering at times.
37% of the ball they had.
Yes, but they're happy with it. We saw that against Bayern Munich. We saw that against Man United. Although they started better against United, they finished better the first half against City. But the second half was pretty much the same, waiting and countering. And they could have put the game to bed a long time before that, instead of struggling like they were at the end.